welcome to the show. Hi. Yeah, I hope the mic's not too loud. It was loud last week, and I didn't want to overdo it. Yeah. Hey, I'm David Sponheim, and welcome to David's Kitchen. This is where I live in my beautiful modular home. Yeah, yeah, it's a modular home. I'm happy to be in any home actually. Yeah, look at this cactus garden. Sarah told me that there's a shortage of cactuses because so many men are building these cactus gardens. These lonely men, she said. She said lonely men are building cactus gardens, and they're running out of cactus. So they're pulling them out of the high desert just to bring them in, so lonely men could have kitchens like this. Yeah, look at that. Oh, you can't really see it. The lighting is all messed up. Okay, so today we're going to get into the chat room. Let's do that. Yeah, Lonely Men Syndrome, Cactus Collectors, access file. Okay, we're going to go into the chat room. Dave, I just love, I'm a purist. I'm not really a chef, I'm a purist. Well, I gave you a half hour, Tom, last week because it was essential to keep the segment short, and it was a leave on the grill kind of dinner. Yeah, so let's get the breadboard. This is an essential piece of a kitchen. A nice, good chopping block that you can pretty much cut your veggies on. Today we're going to be working with a little bit of celery, organic celery, and an organic onion, the cost of which is no more than $1 combined. All right. And we're making, we've got that breast deal going with the restaurant quality breasts still. 2 chicken breasts. And I'm throwing in a really hot, spicy sausage today because today we're going to make a hot, spicy stir fry. Yeah. No, I disagree. Wood is a mainstay when making slices and cuts, and it absorbs the knife very well, and it's natural. If you get a little wood fiber in your meal, it's like, what, like putting Parmesan cheese up your nose? You know, like Hunter Biden does? Yeah. So it's really not a big deal. There's a lot of cellulose in Parmesan, too. Now, he smoked the Parmesan. He got off on the cellulose. I don't know. I mean, I can't imagine doing it. Okay, let's make sure the hands are clean. They are. Okay. Look at that. Beautiful. Hey, we're not going to be tracking the DLive or the other chat room, so you guys are watching us. I realize that. The Bitwave show starts at 6. We're going to cut this onion. Oh, I kind of sliced it in half there. Pretty poor slice job, don't you think? There's probably a reason why I did that. I'm going to take the smaller half and get the grill going. Yeah. Pulling off the husk of the beautiful onion, organic. Sarah said, hey, there's a big bag of sweet Vidalias for $2. I said, nope, I'm going to get organic. Why? Because it's important to eat healthy. Just like it's important not to do things that are bad for your body. Yeah. You wouldn't want to stick yourself with something that's bad for you, would you? You wouldn't want to eat something bad for yourself. I can't get over all these people that claim they eat really healthy and then they go in and have the old, you know what? You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, we have to use hand symbols now. Pretty soon I'll be like a mime. Yeah, we'll be speaking in forked tongue soon. White men speak in forked tongue. We're going to turn this up to level 3 on the Buena. still have a little. Whoa, whoa, wrong burner. Thanks. I felt a little warm in the front here. Okay, let's give that a little jerk. Make sure there's pressure in there. I will be spraying that on the pan. I'm sorry. No, I don't actually have any anger toward anyone. No, I'm against misuse of genetically modified food. I mean, if they could come up with something that was guaranteed to save people from a drought that didn't cause intestinal cancer in laboratory animals, that would be great. I'm not against anybody who's trying something different. I believe we need to cease the vaccine industry because of what's happening, the deaths and all. But I can see some doctors really believe that vaccines are going to help fight cancer. So I can't see closing the door on it completely, I mean, I understand the theory behind vaccines. It's just that, they've never really worked successfully. More than 25% overall, which is not a good, that's 75% wrong, Hey, Dave, you must be, the question is, where has the sausage been? I don't know. I really don't have a clue. Sausages have a way of, getting into a package, and then you've got to take that hull off. So you notice I've been working out. Yeah, I've been building up my upper torso. Let's take the outside shell. They say it's just the part of an intestine of a pig. I find that hard to believe. This is an addoli pork, or no, I'm sorry, it's turkey addoli, and it's very spicy. I got this on sale for $1 a package, so this is no more than 25 cents for me. But you can substitute this with just hot peppers, and I'm going to bring out some peppers too. I'm going to take that thing off the outside of it. I just don't think it's edible. They say it's edible on a grill. You cook it right off, but yeah, I don't know. Remnants of intestinal what? And don't answer. I mean, I have no idea what's in a sausage, but this is a turkey sausage made with no nitrates, no antibiotics. So we're going to use that for flavoring on the pan. Yeah, it's going to be kind of a test to see if I can get the pan ready. Go with two nice little peppers, rinsed them off. All right, let's get that thing on the pan, a little hot. You got to wait for the pan to heat up before you spray it. All right, no more than a teaspoon of safflower oil or extra virgin olive oil. All right. Today we have a garlic in our mix. Pull out a bulb of USA garlic. I prefer USA over China. Yeah. The idea is to get flavor down, and we are going to be using rice too. So say $1 for the okay, I'm going to say $2 for the vegetable and the sausage. Yeah, $2 for the vegetable and the sausage. And then I'm going to say $2 for the chicken and $1.50 for the rice, which I'm going to pull out of the refrigerator, which is pre-cooked. So yeah, we're up to, I'm going to say even $6 for this meal if you want, because I'm going to add a yellow squash to this, which I have to go get from the other kitchen, or I should say the other area I store food. All right. Wow. Yummy. Okay, we'll get that small portion of the onion going first. Thank you. Hi, everyone. Jeez. You better start cooking the rice now. It takes 20 minutes to cook. Jeff, you don't cook rice. You buy frozen cooked rice. What the hell, man? You sound like the help. You sound like the help in your house. I can see you don't do your cooking, Jeff. My God. No, only the common people cook the rice, Jeff. You know that. Okay, we're going to go ahead and slice that onion sideways. Slice that onion sideways. Okay, there you go. And I suppose we could put a pepper in there with the mix of the onion. I use all of the pepper. Every last piece, except for the seeds and the hull. I recommend using a little pepper on the grill prior to cooking your fry. As you can see, I use and accommodate every bit of the pepper. All right, you can plant that pepper too. Give that a basic cut. There we go. Cooking with the elite. Yes, Jeffrey, thank you so much for being with me today. It's remarkable that you could take time away from your busy schedule. Let me make this migration to the pan. Oh, I didn't get the sizzle. I so love the sizzle. Okay, now you're going to cook up your sausages. And we're going to take care of this andouille sausage hair turkey thing and cut it up real small like, you know. Make nice slender cuts like that. See? I was just noticing that the English accent and the Southern accent are very close to the same area of the mouth. Yes, in the front of the mouth, right? Eh? And the front of the mouth, really. See? Okay, so I'm gonna. Oh God, that's so weird. No, I have to resort to the Meow TV knives. Da 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 da. Pulling out the Meow TV knife. Okay, these are so sharp that, you know, I don't want to get my hands dirty here. So I'm just gonna. Oh, did you even see that on the camera? Oh, sorry. Okay, just slice it very gingerly with the fine knife. You're making a very even knife, like a fajita. You see? You want the chicken to be relatively large chunks so that the person enjoying this dinner has something meaty to sink their teeth into, not this GMO meat byproduct, soy-based, oh my God. At least we know we're eating wholesome, tortured chicken here. Restaurant quality. You know, the lives of these chickens are not fun. I mean, if you're in a chicken coop, eating away, all you're thinking about is eating. And then along comes some other chicken and pushes you over. And these things are so big and their breasts are so big because they've been genetically raised that way. I'm going to slice vertically. Yes, there we go. Thank you. Yeah, it's sad the way they raise these chickens, and gosh, I feel kind of bad eating them, you know? Kind of. But you got to eat anyway, right? All right. So we're going to put a little bit of Ethiopian berbere seasoning on this. It's a gentle mix of ginger, sweet paprika, cayenne, ginger, cardamom, allspice. It's very unique and it has a very big bite to it. I'm going to dust the chicken lightly. Oh, a little bit too much there. Now you can put anything on here to make it tasty for you. I put a little garlic powder. And you know, pepper is quite good. Yeah. Put a little pepper on there. Not too much pepper. And if you're going to cook with paprika, not too much paprika. Whoa, whoa, okay. All right, let's put those sausages down on the pan. All right, we'll get that going. Okay, they're properly placed. Then take the chicken and put the chicken on top of the entire dish. And keep it at level 3 for as long as you want, because I'm going to just cut up some more onions and celery and pepper and go with the next phase, which will be the next shift. The idea is to cook in layered fashion with vegetables. Yes. You don't want to put water in right now. You want to grill the chicken. And don't put the garlic in early. I do have a rice cooker, Andy. If you go back to the last episode, you'll see me cook with the rice cooker. Yeah. I really avoid the rice cooker because it's aluminum based. You know, I'm buying stuff frozen. Yeah, turmeric always helps. Tom, you know that. Oh, and I shouldn't have used the rag in the kitchen. Oh my gosh, gross. Always use a sheet of paper towel when cooking. Yeah, make sure you have a wholesome. Look at that. That's Amber's bowl. Isn't that cute? Yeah. Early Japanese cookware. All right. We're going to go ahead and chop these veggies up. Always keep your eye on the knife. That way you know where it is. Don't start talking and go, oh yeah, sure, and then boom, your fingers are gone. Oh, these knives were meant for cutting. And that is what they'll do. They'll cut. Oh yeah. Okay, so you take the stock. It looks like it's not that useful, but it is. You can actually make full use of that. And celery has a natural salt to it, so I'm going to dice this up for flavor and texture and fiber. I'm not going to use the lettuce portion of the celery. That's of no value unless you're really starving. Yeah, it's kind of hard to eat actually. Sinewy, you know, when you chop it down, it just makes good fiber. But when the lettuce is on it, it's kind of sinewy, I think. Although I'm sure some people cook it in soups. All right, so we got a lot of nice celery there to go in the mix. We're going to put that on top of the chicken. And we're going to put a red pepper in the mix as well. This will be the second phase of the cooking. We will put everything together, paying special attention to the detail, making sure there's no little peppers in there. All right. Well, that's super simple. And we'll put those on the plate that we just had the meat in, which has a little water in it. Yeah. Just a little. Okay. Now, if you want to go in the Asian direction, you could put a little soy sauce on that, I suppose. If you want to go in the Indian direction, you could put curry and turmeric. I'm going to go in the neither direction, but I will use a little turmeric on here, which is good for you. I put it right on the vegetables so it cooks right in. Turmeric powder is really, really good. If you can buy these, you can find these for about $4 or $5. They're pretty good to have. Actually, you know where I'm going to go with this? I've got a little pesto. I'm going to go in the Italian direction. Yeah, I was not going to go Asian. Wasn't going to go completely into the other. We're going to go into the Italian. Little bit of Italian flavoring. Okay, so I've got a little pesto here that I think Sarah will like the taste of this rice. It has garlic and a little bit of butter. I'll use the rest of this too. Put that right on the vegetables there. Okay, so this is going to be, I'm going to roll the chicken around now with this spoon. Kind of push it around. And reverse the position of the chicken so it's face down. And nestled up against the sausage for flavor. All right, now you're ready to go into cook mode. Let's do this. We're going to put this entire dish on top. I had a little spillover, so my stove is clean. So, okay, now take that up to level 6. We're just going to ram some heat into this. Yeah. I'm going to throw a little hot sauce on the plate here. Patty LaBelle number 3. Yeah, and we're just going to throw a little water on there, just to give it a little extra water. Okay. Now that could be soy sauce, like I said. You can go in either direction. But hot sauce works well with the Italian theme. Okay, we'll go ahead and put that on top. So you're basically dealing with about 3 tablespoons of fluid in that dish at the most. And then we'll go ahead and make these garlic for the topper. Yeah, so these things that are available at the Trader Joe's has them. If you want to go through their COVID nightmare, you can get them actually at the box stores. This is organic brown rice, 3 packages in one. It's like $4, $3.79. You really want an egg in this dish? You put an egg in a rice dish, huh? Well, I've seen that done. The Chinese do that. Yeah. These, if you're really in a hurry, you can microwave these things face down. Tom, Sarah comes in at 7 o'clock or 6:30. She has a 40-minute run in the show. So these things, they say, you can say, it says here, this is a self-venting bag. Place this side down for about 3 minutes in the microwave. The bag might balloon up for 20 to 40 seconds. Well, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and let it thaw out on the counter here. I'm going to put it in frozen in this dish, which is fun. But you see, I bought 3 of these things, so I'm stocked up on Trader Joe's. I won't have to go to Trader Joe's until the apocalypse comes, and then I won't go to Trader Joe's because, well, they stop everyone at the door. Hey, there's something in there. You could put some water in there, Man, I don't get the same feeling. Sam's Club is now doing a food tasting. So they're going back to food tasting at Sam's Club. They're making the big plunge. And that's always been the reason why I went to Trader Joe's, because you can sit there and have, you can have a little bite to eat, and then you get a little coffee. Whoops, sorry. You get a little coffee, and gradually you'd feel like, oh yeah, I'm kind of having a good time. And it's kind of like it was a destination, Now I feel like I'm in desperation. I'm going, I gotta get that item. Okay, they're only allowed 5 people more. Oh my gosh, you're 6 feet away. Please stay away from me. You could be shedding. Oh no. So it could turn into kind of a weird thing. Yeah, see, there's a lot of, I accommodated for this extra water. This is the extra 2 tablespoons I don't have in there. Perfecto. Yeah, I'll throw that in there now too. There we go. Yeah, so we're getting what I call as a steam fry going. It's a very effective way to cook very quickly on the stove. And if you're cooking in a camping environment, it works really well too. You know, you're always concerned about how much energy you use when you go camping because you have just one propane stove and how much propane do you have on your trip. Well, that's kind of how cooking is for me on a daily basis. I'm always a little concerned about energy. We pay pretty high energy rates out here in Washington. It's half the rate on the East Coast. Certain areas, it just, I don't know why we're paying so much, but we're paying what California pays. The whole East, well, you know, the whole liberal area I'm living in really hits the utilities hard. But there are liberal states where the utilities are low, like on the East Coast. The Northeast has pretty negotiated low rates. So, yeah, always be concerned about, you know, how much energy you're using. Okay, we're just going to dice the garlic up. So you can't get that leverage on a plate. When you do this on a plate, you're like slipping all over the place. You know, if you want to cut on a plate, you can. I would cut on a plate like this Corelle, no problem. But you don't have that leverage point. With that little tip digging into the wood, you get that leverage point. So, okay, this will go on right before the rice hits, and we'll throw another round of seasoning on this whole thing. Now, I noticed that these sausages were pretty harsh in terms of spicy. That's why I only went with one. But if you want flavor in your meal, I've been noticing cooking with these sausages is fantastic. No grayness, man. I think it's the lighting. You know, it's all about lighting. Yeah. I've got a pretty natural look going. Yeah. It's called Dirty Blonde, I think. No, my nails are perfectly clean. See? All right, I'm going to use the composting here and put that over there. Yeah. You know, and you people who are living in a superficial world where everything matters, like my hair, I feel sorry for you. I do. I feel sorry for the world you're living in. I mean, it must be terribly frustrating to have a normal life when every little thing troubles you. That's why you're having a hard time meeting people, because you find imperfections in everybody around you. Yeah. Like, oh, I don't like that mask. I prefer the silk ones. That woman's wearing the wrong kind of mask. Something like that. Wow, you can't even see her face. Oh, please, Jeffrey, you should talk. This knife was sharpened just last week. It's not a big deal. Okay. Now, I didn't do any seasoning. Since I'm going with an Italian theme, I'm going to go with a little basil. Oregano is a bit much, I think. I have a pesto in there already. Okay, we're cooking at a high volume. I'm going to give everything a twist. Put some basil in there. Wow, look at that. Beautiful. Push everything around with a spatula and move it all around. Rotate, rotate. That's gorgeous. Yeah. Very nice. Okay, we'll throw the garlic on top. And we'll put the frozen rice right on top of that. Whoops. I forgot the yellow squash. Okay, turn everything down to simmer. Before I put the rice in, I'm going to go get the yellow squash. I'll be right back. How do you like my robot walk? Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, I'm perfecting it so that I look like a robot wherever I'm walking. All right, let's slice up some squash and put on top of that. So we took this up to $6 to accommodate this. Man, that smells really good in there. I'm going to go with a slight diagonal on this. I'm going to go for a fairly thin slice so it absorbs a lot of the flavor. All right, and we're still at level 6, so we're good. Now we're going to steam everything into the flavor of the yellow squash. Here we go. Put all the yellow squash on top of the cooking chicken and position it right on there and then cover it up. Beautiful. All right, let's keep that at level 6. Go back to level 6. We're going to keep rolling along here. Well, I'm glad I caught that. It just seemed, I was going to go in, you can go in a different direction. You can go with curry. You can also add peas at this time. This is good food, yeah. It's good for you too, Tom. Stop your the goiter that you have. I know. It's from drinking too much, man. You gotta stop. You gotta lay back on the vodka. Yeah. You can't drink hard liquor and look as good as I do at 61 years old, man. I mean, they're all dead. Everyone I knew in Hollywood is dead. And I haven't even gotten started. Yeah, I don't drink. I did buy some vodka, though, and it was pretty nice to have a way of stopping my pears from going bad in the refrigerator. There's no bald spot, man. No, I've got a full head of hair. Yeah, you could actually, if you want, we can get, you know what I was thinking we could do? It'd be kind of fun is I could get one of those $30 microscopes that go up to 600 times magnification, and I could put it on my head, and you could look at my hair. And then look and see if there's any nanoworms in my hair. That'd be kind of cool. What do you think? All right. I was going to make some coffee. Let me heat up the Keurig while that's cooking. All right, heating up the Keurig. Yeah, I buy these organic Keurig cups. They're pretty cool. There's my spice rack. Well, normally I make a pot of coffee before the show, but I was running a little late. I was doing some yard work today. So, yeah, I kind of cut back on that. Wow, that's cooking really well. Right now it's infusing all those flavors together. No, I'm saying there could be nanoworms in your body. I mean, I'm thinking I'm getting the $30 microscope. I mean, it's a USB one. Scissorfight has one. He did a really good job of looking at a face mask after someone wore it for 1 hour. And it had like numerous nanoworms on it going. I'm talking about nanoworms, Jeff, and you're talking about moon crickets. Is that some sort of a urban myth thing you're doing? There's my cup. I try to celebrate Christmas all year long, so. I was doing Christmas in July, and I said, why not Christmas in June, Well, the nanoworms are everywhere, Andy. That's the thing. I mean, the media won't talk about them. Anyway, I don't want to talk about them here. I'll talk about them on the show. All right? We talk about composting and worms in the garden here. I don't even know what moon crickets are, Jeff. Are you pulling my leg or are you pulling my ear? And by the way, Jeff, why are you not the same body as the body that was in the morgue? I mean, what's going on with that? Okay, yeah, these are really these are kind of nice. Put them in there, and you know they're making a lot of the cups now are being made to biodegrade. You know, they're compostable, they call it, but which compostable is really kind of a misnomer. Okay, we got a good steam going here. Okay, go ahead and yeah, we're getting ready to go here. Open up the package. Lift the top off of this and move everything around with a spatula. Mix all the vegetables together now, up and down. Okay. And then top it all off with rice, frozen rice. Okay. One flying vegetable here. All right. I do have a absolutely perfectly clean stovetop, so I don't worry about that. Okay. Cool. Let me grab a little milk out of the refrigerator. I feel like you're enjoying my kitchen. It's kind of nice to have people with me, watching, looking at the cooker. I don't know what moon crickets are, nor do I care. I don't cut my hair with a hair cutting bowl, man. Yeah, I just kind of use the scissors and cut it like that. I went with the light sideburns today. It looks a little bit more youthful. Yeah, and if the part doesn't work when I get in the room, I'll switch sides. So I pretty much mastered the hair thing. So could you move on to the nanoworms? Thanks. All right. Whoa. There's another cup in there if you want it. Would you like to share a cup of coffee? I feel like Mr. Rogers. Would you like to have another cup of coffee? Would you like to share a cup with me? Won't you be my neighbor? Hey, neighbor. Let's lift the thing up and press the button and see what it can do. I don't have man titties, man. I'm built like a rock. Holy crap. I can bench press like 250. God, how dare you? Well, actually, I think 200 is all I would do, just because it's, it's less strenuous. Yeah. You heard about the transgender, right? Competing in women's weightlifting. Thank you, James. Thank you, Mr. Couric. So nice of you to oblige me in my coffee addiction. Yes, now the final measure here is to move that food around on the inside the bowl and then turn it off. That's your big thing today. So I'm cooking at level 6, so right now it's just thoroughly cooking and getting that rice cooked. It's already pre-cooked, the rice. You got to buy pre-cooked rice. They even make it in plastic bowls. Let me show you. These are really good survival tools if you pick these up. Yeah, the O brand, as you know, it's a big part of my life. Makes these things for $1.50 to $2. They're pre-cooked, organic, and you can use the bowls on cooking trips for eating. You can eat with the bowls. You can't really put it on your head and cut your hair with it, though. It's not big enough. But yeah, those are available. Yeah, yes. So have fun with that. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do the mix. Here we go. Getting ready. Okay, just kind of move everything around from the bottom up, lift it, give it a shuffle, and you're done. Turn it off. Wow, that's wonderful. All right, thank you. Very colorful dish. Yeah, I'm going to turn it off completely and set it on the side. It's done. That is done. Best not to touch the grill when it's at 400 degrees. But I wanted to get those little kernels of rice off. That was more important. But I didn't burn myself. Thank you. I don't have a My Life site, Tom. Yeah, I don't have a My Life site. That's pretty funny. Yeah, there are a lot of people that make up stories. Hopefully my mod will eliminate that from the show. Thank you. No, I'm not black and I'm not Jewish. No. You're funny. Okay, let's leave this place and move on. I mean, we got dinner already cooked. That's right. Yeah, you can feed up to 6 people for $6 with this meal. All right. How about that? So what did I just make? That's the question. Well, I didn't really say what I made on the screen, so I do know it cost $6, and it was a spicy chicken rice. So nice, so nice. Okay, spicy chicken rice, $6 for 6 people. Yeah, okay, there you go. So that's me, David John Sponheim, and that's what we made today. Spicy chicken rice. 6 for 6. Hey, thank you for coming into David's Kitchen, where everything is beautiful, and so are you. All right, take care. I'll be back shortly in the other room, 5 minutes max. Got to upload this to YouTube. Later.